Hello students, welcome in my YouTube channel. Today we are going to study about history and civics, standard 8th. Chapter number 1. Sources of history. Here I would like to tell you meaning of sources. Sources are basically things that we will be using to study history. Like we will using some photos, we will visiting some places like fort, building, etc. Historical sources. First one, material sources. Second, written sources. And third, oral sources. We have studied the sources of ancient and medieval Indian history. We have studied the sources of ancient and medieval Indian history. When in standard 6 and standard 7. And this year, we are going to study the sources of modern Indian history. Historical sources include material, written and oral sources, and similarly sources based on modern technology such as audio, video and audio visual are included. Audio, video and audio visual are included. Okay. Material sources. Which sources? Material sources. Various objects. Monuments, for example, Taj Mahal. Places like Gateway of India. Here you can see coins and sculptures, etc. can be included in the material sources of history. Okay, next. Buildings and places. The period of modern Indian history is believed as period of European, especially the British rulers and governance of princely states. I again repeat it. The period of modern Indian history is believed as period of European, especially the British rulers and governors of princely states. Princely states are ruled by the local kings. Okay, and in this period, various buildings, bridges, roads, water supply system, fountains, etc., were built. And these buildings include government offices, uh, residences of officers, leaders, and revolutionaries. Okay, here you can see Sabarmati Ashram. Okay, places of rulers of princely states, forts. Here you can see Red Fort. Okay, then prisons. Here you can see one picture related to cellular jail. Prisons means a building where criminals are kept as a punishment. Okay. Among these monuments, many buildings are intact even today, and some are declared as a national monuments, whereas some are converted into museum. For example, cellular jail in Andaman. Here you can see that picture. Okay. While visiting these sites, we get information about contemporary history, architectural nature of the monuments, and also the economic condition of that particular period. Here, please listen carefully. While visiting these sites, we get information about contemporary history, architecture, nature of the monuments, and also the economic conditions of that particular period. Just as during the visit to cellular jail in Andaman, we get information about the revolutionary work of Viii Savarkar, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. Okay, here you can see this picture. By visiting Mani Bhavan, here you can see that picture. Mani Bhavan in Mumbai or Ashram, Sevagram Ashram Vardha, we get information about the history of Gandhian era. Okay. Era means like time. Okay. Do you know museums and history? Museums and history. For the study of history, various objects, painting, photographs, and such other things are preserved in the museum at the Aga Khan Palace in Pune. Here you can see Maharashtra map. Okay, here you can see that Pune district. See there at the Aga Khan Palace in Pune, we can see different objects, documents giving information about the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. Statues and memorials. During During the pre-independence and post-independence period, memorials of many personalities were erected in the form of statues. During the pre-independence, pre means before, okay, before independence and post-independence, post after, okay, after independence period, memorial of many personalities were erected in the form of statues, and these statues are also important for the study of modern Indian history. Okay, these studies, sorry, these statues are also important for the study of modern Indian history, and the various statues provide information about the contemporary rulers and eminent personalities. Okay, eminence like eminence means like great personalities. Okay, and this display plaque on these statues. Okay, plaque statues gives us information about the full name of the concerned person, birth and death details, brief information about their contribution, and a biography sketch of the person. Okay, just as the statues of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. Okay, here you can see Lokmanya Tilak, then Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. There are memorials which are erected in the memory of various events which give governors which information which give information about the concerned event, period, people related to the event. Okay, I again repeated at all points. During the pre-independence and post-independence period means before independence and after independence period, memorials of many personalities were erected in the form of statues. And these statues are also important for the study of modern Indian history. And the various statues provide information about the contemporary rulers and eminent great personalities. The display plaque on the statues gives us information about the full name of the concerned person, birth and death details, okay, and brief information about their contribution and a biographical sketch of the person, just as the statues of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, then Lokmanya Tilak, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. There are memorials which are erected in the memory of various events which give information about the concerned event, period, people related to events, etc. For example, Hutatma Smarak at various places. Okay, here I give you one picture for your understanding. Okay.